Welcome, bronies! I'm the Redhatbrony, and today I would like to talk about a topic which interested me only slightly, but it is a huge part of our fandom anyway. Today, by Behind the Fandom, why do we ship ponies? Alright, we should start from scratch. What is shipping? Yes, I want to explain it shortly.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. And yeah, welcome back, Applebloom. Yes, I have embarrassed you in my German project a while ago, and I'm glad that you are coming back right now. But I should return to my question, should I? What is shipping? We wool-hearted fans are totally on this trip. So, to quote a more important reviewer, if two ponies stands close to each other, talks to each other, or breathe the same air, it has to be love, right? Alright, we have some images in the series which are supporting this theory, and even played with it. But every brony had a favorite shipping, like Rary Jack, Rainbow Shy, Apple Dash, or Twidash. Why are they all lesbian ships? I really don't know, and I don't want to, but this isn't my main focus on this analysis. I would like to step one step back and ask, why do we ship ponies in the first place? I would like to present a few theses again and try to describe them. Now, without further delay, my first thesis. We ship because we want to see more about our favorite characters. Okay, this thesis is very weak but valid in some areas. Like in fanfictions, of course, we seek out for room in our imagination of the ponies and their adventures. We do even take many hours in our daily life routine to read about them, but the series in its own is mediocre for things we grown-ups would prefer. No, I don't mean sex. Ooh, right, wrong audience. Okay, back to topic again. Yes, we brownies have many things which are questionable at best. And we have to speak up against it sometimes if someone reduces our fandom just to this. But nothing speaks against a good love story, does it? As long as no pony is hurting one other, right? And our little ponies are totally cool with it, don't you think, Twilight? You're dating Rainbow Dash on regular basis if the cameras turns out.
I was not.
Ooh, okay then, Applejack? I just want to ask. Eventual Flush Sentry. Alright, I can easily understand that. He's a real handsome stallion, so cute, and a royal guard at least. Where was I? Right, shipping. We set up pictures and stories with characters we enjoy, and use them in classical top oil, like the secret lover, the inexperienced lover, or virgin, and the hot stuff lesbian. Sorry, Rainbow.
Well, my life is officially over.
Yep, but only in our imagination.
Imagination.
Come on, this is a serious topic and the interruptions aren't usually there to distract me, right? Right, where was I? Our imagination and the elaboration of Miles Cedes. We want more about our beloved characters, and given that the series, the comics, and other media haven't much to offer in this particular piece, or don't stimulate our dirty fantasies, we have to help ourselves with images and fanfics, am I right? I have to admit, some images are cute after all, but others are odd or even questionable. This is particularly true at Fanfictions. Some authors have a really strange, disturbed way to write love. Yes, there are good examples too, like the aforementioned I'll do anything for you. But there are many more simply bad-written fanfics who I don't want to advertise here. They are shown quick exposition dumps or unfitting or unpleasant characters. But like many other things, if it pleases the audience, it will be created. I'm in for well-written characters and drama, but not everybody has to like my taste of stories. I like sometimes interesting point of views or settings. But truth be told, I try to dodge ship fics whenever I take a look at fanfiction, because it isn't my piece of cake. I love good character drama and only a slight change of character from the series, because it is like I like to write. And this doesn't include love stories. Yes, I want to read more about our little ponies, because I love the archetypes of them and feel invested in their lives, but this hasn't to be a love story. Okay, how could I return to my statement right now? Right, yes, we are reading ship fics, because we love the characters and love stories are the biggest genre which interested us grown-ups in many ways. For my next thesis, I would like to point out my last sentence again. Love stories are showing us what we ourselves wanted to experience or desire heavily. And no, I don't mean lesbian sex, or in any case, sex. No, much simpler. We want to be loved by someone and want to love him or her back.
Aww.
And even children are easily understanding that, right? I won't say that we bronies are lonely men who are desperately searching for a soulmate, but... right. This is what I want to say in the first place. I don't want to dwell more about the fact that we are a little bit special. Okay, a lot. Or that we love something that only a few people are really getting because it is so obviously to see. And our love for shipping is eventually a lead for something that we desire to make us happy. Besides the pastelic ponies, which are funny and even show us sometimes important lessons, but they are just living in another world. And no, I don't want to talk about these pesky humans in Equestria stories, which are shown an escapism tendency in our fandom. I just want to talk about the psychological component in shipfics. I believe they are functioning different as love stories for grown-up women, which were read to dream about something they don't have in their own everyday life and love. As long as I have read and put myself in account, are some fanfics real love stories which are impressing some kind of desire for a bond, for somebody to love, how strange oneself is. And this catches me. Yes, I have to admire. It shows many of my own, I think. I would say on a few days I would love to have a very special someone, and on other days I simply love to be single. Sometimes I wish for a real caring man on my side. I digress again, but I blame the shipfics. Yeah, I do. They are setting up these emotions in us and trying to swing on this. They are reminisce us on this feelings and are trying to move us. And a few are really good to do this actually. But there is another point about shipfics from the psychological point of view I would like to explain further. They aren't just shown us desires, but rather a shipfic can be a reminder of a good position in life, while a fictional character is experiencing some good things, and we can imagine ourselves in his or her position.
What?
Sounds rather complicated, right? To explain it more simpler, we are identifying ourselves with the main character who we have most in common with, and are trying to ease our need for love with this.
What? Huh? How?
Okay, more simpler. Right. You believe you are like Twilight, so you are thinking when Twilight found some pony special and is happy because of it, you become happy for her.
Oh.
Yes, it sounds a little bit strange, isn't it? But I don't want to insult anybody. I don't want to estimate this tougher as it is. Everyone has the right to feel lucky and can share his happiness even with fictional characters if he wants to, as long as he doesn't hurt anyone with it. So I don't judge you if you do so. This isn't dangerous or ill-fated at all, but if you don't feel good with it, or if you just use it as an escape from your miserable life, please seek out help. But as long as you don't suffer from it, no one has the right to judge or even think ill of you. Loneliness is at least different from seclusion. Lonely is someone who is feeling lonely and want to change it or can't handle it properly. Seclusion seeks someone out who is happy with it and want to stand aside. Yes, I know it sounds strange, but the difference is our own choice. We choose to seek out seclusion, but we don't choose to be lonely. Alright, I digress even more, and I have to find a way back for a final answer. Yes, love stories could be an expression for the desire of love, but they aren't limited to this. Just because someone loves to read love stories doesn't mean that he is actually feeling lonely or that he seeks out someone who loves him back. Eventually, he simply likes the warmth for the feelings of someone else to be in love. Finally, the third thesis. Because it is the greatest story ever written, love is the main topic of every time period. Whatever it is our time, the ancient Greece, the Dark Ages, the Victorian Ages, or the Shakespearean Ages. I could easily find some stories for any other time period which are dealing with love in many forms, partially and mainly, or with the aftermath of it. You think that a few titles are a little bit strange, right? But even Dracula is a story about an undying love in a very Victorian novel. Love is the best story at all and lives in us as an eternal one. Romantic love stayed in so many ways in our literature and is used in so many stories for great effects, tragical background, and wins that I just don't know who we are without it. So it is quite logical for our fandom to put love in such many stories, right? But one topic I hadn't saw in many fanfictions so far. I would never say, you know. The unreachable, unrequited love. Also, one loves another one, but he doesn't share the feelings for him. This kind of story is also a topic I want to see in My Little Pony. Oh, I already have... Right. Sorry about that. Since it appeared in the series, I would like to read more about it simply because it reflects life so well. Alright, back to topic. Serious. Forget it, okay?
Seriously?
Wait, what? Ooh, thank you. I'm allowed to use it?
Yup. Rad.
Thanks a lot, Applebloom. Seriously, I believe truly that love stories in every kind of style are a part of our history and are so far important for many humans. So we just write our famous heroes into romantic stories and took the liberty to produce artwork for our fun and excitement. Now for my last statement and resume. Shipping and her dark brother Clopping are part of our fandom, simply because love and sex sells, right? And we can invest ourselves more easily into stories with them. I don't ship any pony, but sometimes I enjoy a well-written shipfic. And the emphasis lies on well-written. Now, without further elaboration, I simply say thanks to all loved ones, and for the images in the series, especially Applejack and Rarity. For many half-explicit scenes, thank you.
Leave me alone! I want to be alone! I want to wallow in whatever it is that ponies are supposed to wallow in!
I should stop this, right? And should say goodbye quickly before I embarrass some pony else.
Yup.
Ooh, man. I hope that you are getting a new season in a short amount of time. Otherwise, I will never stay alone here. So, thanks for watching. Until next time. Yours truly, Redhatbrony.